who is it you say you are sitting there planning for? If these are the people merely for expressing their opinions themselves about the university funding model, about the high taxes, that becomes a reason why you will take away their lives. And I keep saying, I was lucky that I was able to run to William Ruto. I'll tell him, William Ruto, I sent you a message last night at 3 a.m. I told you my son was abducted. You have not responded. He says, oh, my phone crashed, there are too many messages. And then I tell him, and before going to him, I had tried to get to talk to anybody, including, I don't want to now, but our good friend from Daraka, Kindiki, who was then in charge of Interior. Fire you. Norma, see Norma. And he too had the audacity of replying to me that, no, I can tell you. Because I told him, Nurdin knows where my son is. And Kindiki called me twice. I told me, no, it's not true. I have spoken to Nurdin. Asked him, but Kindiki, if you have spoken to him, why is it that he cannot pick my calls? We sit together in the National Security Council. Why? I mean, does he imagine that it's not a love affair? Since last evening, I've been trying to call him and he cannot answer my calls. So I go, given that situation, Muhisa, I drove to State House. I told Kasongo, look, my son was picked, and then he's telling me, oh, my phone crashed. I said, no, just call. Call Nurdin. I'm standing next to him. And he calls Nurdin and says, Nurdin, are you the one holding Muturi's son? I said, yes, sir. The family, yes. Just release him. And Nurdin says, and I could hear, Your Excellency, in the next 1 hour, you'll be at home. Surely. I imagine how many parents in Kenya have been agonizing to date. For some of them, with you, Wakili Njiro and Dan Manzo, some of them they don't know where their children are. They disappeared without trace to date. They cannot reach William Ruto. I was lucky. I was able to reach him. But isn't it obvious? Does it require any dons? If he calls this one person and he tells him, release him, do we need to go out there asking who has been abducting these kids? I mean, and remember when he was challenged on 27th of December last year at Homabay by Raila, he said, I'm going to edit. March later this year, at the visit, at the press conference they held with the president of Finland, in answer to a question by one of the journalists there, what did William Ruto say? All those who had been abducted have been released and taken to their homes. So Kenyans, do you have any doubts as to who is abducting? Because how would you release someone whom you don't know where they are? I mean, it's obvious.